Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Mr. Black Hat Hacker, and today we'll be hacking Windows passwords. So again today we'll be using the Kali Linux Live USB. The link to that video is down in the description, and also you can see in the top right corner of your screens. So let's begin with the hack. So as you all can see that this is my user named Akshat. So I will just enter some wrong passwords to show you that the user is really logged. So now as you can see it's logged. I'm going to click on the power button in the top bottom right. Now I'm going to click on the shutdown and we'll wait for it to boot in. Now I'll plug in my pen drive of the Kali Linux Live USB and I'm going to boot into it. So you can see I'm going into the live forensic mode, that is the third option. So I'll press enter and I'll give it a minute to boot in. There we go. As you can see that I have successfully booted in. Now in the top left column you can see that I have got 4 volumes, namely the 127 GB and then 3 new volumes. So I know that my Windows is inside the 127 GB SSD. So I'll right click on that 127 GB volume and I'm going to click on the mount volume option. Now you can see it is successfully mounted. I'm going to access it. Now here you can see there is this folder named Windows. I'm going to open it, and now in the top address bar I'm going to type some address, and please be careful of this address as this is very case sensitive and you have to be careful about the capitals and the smalls. So in the path type capital S system 32 slash config config. So I am inside this config folder right now. I'm gonna right click and open terminal here. So now ls space dash l space sam. So basically what this does is it lists all the files in this folder with the name starting with sam. So also another detail here, some PCs have the SAM as in capitals SAM and some have the small SAM. So please check both of those cases. I have capital SAM, so I'm going to type that. So ls space minus l space SAM. I'm gonna press enter and you can see there is this one file listed with SAM. So basically what a SAM file is. So basically the SAM file is a configuration file in which all the details of the user's configurations are saved. That is including the passwords of the users. So next command will be chntpw space minus l space sam. So again this command lists all the users in this device named with the RM. So what this command does is it lists all the users in this SAM file along with their RIDs and their details, that is if they are logged or if they have the admin permissions or not. So I know that my user is the Dell user, that is the third option. I know the name was Akshat, but the real name of the user that was signed in with originally, that was Dell, and Akshat was because of the Microsoft account that is linked. So the username is Dell and the RID is 03E9. So you can see here chntpw -u space username, that is in this case Dell, space sam, that is the folder in which it is. So you have to be careful about your username and please don't write Dell necessarily. Now you can see that this window pops up and in the top you can see it says the username is Dell, the full name is Akshat. So this describes my user. Below that you can see all the permissions and which I don't have or have. So password doesn't expire, that is a cross, normal account cross because my user has the admin permissions. Password not required, that also has a cross because my user is logged. So now I'm going to as you can see in the user edit menu, there are these commands. One says clear blank user password, two says unlock and enable user account. So I did not lock my user and fastboot was enabled. That is why it says seems unlocked already. But trust me, when I log in, it will lock me out. So I'm going to press one here to clear the password and two now to unlock and enable the user account. So this might say that this user has a blank password or something like that, but please don't worry about that. It's working and I know it does. Now I'm going to press Q and then enter. So it is asking me if I want to save the Hive files or not. I'm going to press Y and then an enter. There we go, it's done. So we blanked out the password file where it was encrypted and stored. So now it is pretty much done. I'm gonna cross and now I'm going to log out of my Kali Linux and I'll meet you on the other side. So here you can see I'm booting into my Windows right now and there we go. That is my user. I press enter. See, it did not ask me for a password. Now, for the first time when you log in, this might take a couple of minutes or maybe less because it knows that some files have been edited. But trust me, the hack worked and you will successfully log in into your user. I just give it a minute to boot into successfully. There we go. You see that my user is now successfully signed in. So use this hack, but please only use this for educational purposes only. Video, please click on the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more such awesome hacks. Till then, sayonara, goodbye, happy hacking.